Alright, what's going on, heroes? This is BalncdBrkfst coming at you with another ranked game. This time we are playing on Infernal Shrines as Tyrande. Now, this half support, half damage hero has quickly become one of my favorite heroes right now. I love how she's kind of a half healer, but she can pack a lot of damage and she scales very well into the late game. She deals damage from afar. She can keep her teammates, alive, sort of, and she's got just a really nice stun and just a really fun kit of abilities. Her owl allows you to gain a lot of vision across the map. The stun is a great follow-up stun to somebody like Uther or somebody like Kelthus. You can keep somebody stun locked forever with that. And if you manage to hit somebody with it, you always feel like an absolute boss because dare I say it's one of the hardest skill shots to hit in the game because of its small, tiny little circle area of effect. And it takes a lot of game sense, a lot of prediction of where your enemy is going to go next. And taking a look at our comp, it's very interesting. We've got 0 tank. We've got a lot of damage though. Well, I guess if you count Sonya as a tank, then we've got 1 tank. But Sonya is actually a lot more similar to a melee assassin than she is to a tank. And the enemy team has 2 tanks. They've got Sergeant Hammer is a tank, but they've got Lyric and Johanna. So their team is all focused around sustain in team fights and sustain damage. With the 2 tanks and Brightwing, they're going to be able to stay alive forever in team fights unless we focus our damage and burst somebody down, which Tyrande is very, very good for actually. And with that, Sergeant Hammer and Zagara, both non-bursty heroes but very sustained damage oriented heroes. We will have a hard time in team fights if they do last a while. So level 1, I like to go for Empower. Ranger's Mark is really good. It lowers the cooldown, but Empower can almost be the same if you manage to hit 2-3 heroes. Once you grab Pierce at level 4, plus it works on all of your abilities and all of your cooldowns, and that can be huge in a team fight. And Tyrande is actually pretty decent against Sergeant Hammer in that when she sieges up, you can get a lunar flare off pretty easily on her. Alright, so just getting some damage off on Sergeant Hammer. And the cool thing about Tyrande's heal is when she heals somebody else, you get a heal for yourself as well. So it's always good to drop your heal on somebody else rather than dropping it on yourself. So I think Kelthus maybe should go bottom to face off against Zagara. Okay, looks like Uther's going over there, so we're good. They're doing some nice rotations. They've got 4 mid right now. And I'm just gonna use Hunter's Mark, whenever I get the chance. Oh, it looks like Sergeant Hammer went for the resistant talent, which is very, very strong pick against a team so full of stuns like ours. Oh wow, looks like Raynor DC'd for a second and they took advantage of that and killed him, so that's not cool. So getting some heals off on Kelthus. And because of Sergeant Hammer's resistance in siege mode, we've got to try to hit that guy when he's not sieged up, which is going to be a little harder. Alright, so middle shrine looks like it's come up. We're going to go in for that. Get the vulnerable off on Johanna. Hopefully try to hit a stun. Not successful just right now. And they're going to be able to zone us out pretty hard with that Sergeant Hammer, unfortunately. We really need a way to get in there, but we don't have very strong front lines. So that's kind of our downfall right now. We need Sonya in, but she's not. Alright, we've hit level 4. I'm going to go for Pierce. Alright, looks like we won't be able to take the first shrine. Although Sonya right now is going in. I'm throwing out a Sentinel, refresh my cooldowns, but I'm out of mana, so I need to get out of this fight. And I had no heals for Sonya. So they've got the Immortal or Punisher. But 1 vulnerable should help us take it down. Oh god. Oh my god. I think I'm dead. Yeah, ouch. So we're having a lot of trouble early game because of our unconventional team comp. We can't really dive in on Sergeant Hammer unless it's a coordinated effort, and their front line is just a little too strong. Sending out some Sentinels. At least I know I can always hit Sergeant Hammer for sure. Yeah, we need a... Before level 10, our strategy just needs to be soak, and after level 10, it just needs to be a coordinated assault. So maybe try to get a gank on Zagara, but she has creep everywhere. Okay, or not. We can go for the mercenary camps instead, though. That's a good consolation, especially when you're behind. All right, so it looks like they went ahead and got their mercenary camps. We really need to do the same. Are we though? We'll see. Nice, level 7. I'm gonna go for Lunar Blaze. Now I should be able to hit Sergeant Hammer without getting into her range, which will help tremendously. Nice. This should kill Hammer. Perfect. Yeah, every kill we can get in the early game is something that we definitely need. Oh man, Raynor though, in a lot of trouble. Gonna get a little heal off on him. If Uther gets here, then he should be good. Nice. Got hit both Lyric and Johanna there, and we got a kill on Johanna. Let's see if I can follow that up with a Sentinel on Lyric. Oh no. And he wasn't even low enough to die. Alright, so the top shrines are coming up. We need to head over there. Hunter's Mark is actually really good against tank heavy comps because of the fact... Oh man, let me see if I can hit Brightwing here. Oh! So close. But yes, Hunter's Mark is really kind of like a tank killer ability because tanks have to run in, and when they run in, you just get a vulnerable off on them and they're dead. Or, well, as long as your team focuses them down, then they'll pop like they're not a tank. So, gonna get that Hunter's Mark off. Oh shoot, taking some damage though, some heavy damage. Raynor's in trouble. Normally the sequence of abilities is use as many abilities as you can and then use your Sentinel to try to hit as many people as possible. In that way you can refresh your cooldowns, and you should have another barrage of abilities. So right now I want to use... Oh god, almost died. Sergeant Hammer does a lot of damage if you're not careful. So I'm gonna go heal up and gonna throw out stun on people just to peel for Raynor. Alright, my Sentinel is up. Let's just see if I can try to hit 3 people. Yep, there's 3. And my stun is up. Oh gosh. Keeping everybody alive. Doing a decent job at that. We're about to hit level 10. Oh man. Kelthus. Okay. I think I'm back as well. We've lost this, unfortunately. But now we've hit level 10. We should be alright for the next one. At level 10, it'll get a lot harder for them to deal with our damage. And I'm going to go for Starfall, because I can just pop it over one of the shrines, and that'll just help tremendously in bringing it down. And it'll zone out our opponents. I'll do a Starfall here too, just because... Oh man, the Punisher. Damn. Okay. That Arcane Punisher is the strongest one by far. Oh nice, we got a stun off on Sergeant Hammer, but I was a little too deep, so I died for that. Sonya, meanwhile, is pushing middle. I think we needed Sonya there. Sonya's our only sort of front lines. She can attract a lot of the attention, while me, Raynor, and Kelthus deal damage from the back lines. But things are pretty even, despite the fact that the enemy team did get both the first 2 Punishers. So by that sign, we're not doing too bad. And our heroes do scale very well into the late game, and only Sergeant Hammer on their team scales super well in the late game. Everybody else kind of peaks around mid game. So just shooting some Sentinels down to scout. Alright. See if I can get a stun off on Lyric. Nice, there it is. And he's got no Wraith Walk, so he's just gonna pop. Somebody was down here and got the mercenary camp. I think it was probably Zagara. Oh. If Lyric respawns here, he probably will just die. Alright, so this is going to be key. If we can win this fight, then we'll know that our level 10 is stronger than their level 10. And it'll put us in an advantageous position going into the mid game. So here we go. Gonna try to scout it out before things really go down. We've hit level 13. I'm gonna go for a sprint. This will help tremendously. Gonna get a Starfall down. Let's see if I can hit Johanna with my stun. We did it. Oh, nice stun though from Johanna. It's gonna keep her alive. Let's see if I can hit Lyric with the stun. Oh, he's dead. Alright, so just topping off Raynor. Sergeant Hammer is just doing her thing. She's really strong on this map because there are nooks and crannies like that where she can just siege up. Nice. Stunned. Oh man. Get some vulnerable off. Just burst down Lyric. Nice. Very good. Heal Kelthus. Get ready for a Sentinel. But Johanna is unstoppable right now. Let's see if I can hit her with a stun. Nice. Get vulnerable on her, but now she's going to be able to run away. Finally, nice. We got the first Punisher. But I don't know how much we'll be able to push with this. Okay, stun on Zagara. Let's see how many people I can hit with that. 0. But with Sergeant Hammer, it's going to be hard for us to push in. Oh my god, that Punisher jumping in like a boss. Just using some abilities. I don't have enough mana for Starfall. If I did, I would totally use it right now because it's a great opportunity too. Ooh, I'm going to chase after Lyric. Nice. We're nearly level 16. Once Tyrande hits level 16, she can take the Ranger talent, which makes her Sentinels do an incredible amount of damage. Across map, Sentinel can easily hit for, 500 plus damage. Alright, I need to run though. Alright, Brightwing. Okay, now is the time when I need to go back and heal. How are we doing on kills? We've got 11 kills to 6 kills. We're about 1 level ahead with our crazy unconventional team comp. Let's see if anyone took anything weird. So we got Divine Shield, Phoenix, Wrath of Berserker, Hyperion, Starfall. No, everything is pretty normal. We've got Giant Killer from Raynor, which is nice. Chain Bomb, of course. Kelthus. Yeah, once we hit level 16, enemy team's going to have a bad time. Just going to shoot a Sentinel down there. See if I can get some damage. Nice. Managed to hit Brightwing. And Brightwing goes down. We're going to go for Ranger. One of my favorite talents in the game. Alright. Watch. We're going to kill Zagara. Oh no! Barely. Okay, I got this. I got this. Ooh, okay. Just keeping an eye on her. Got 6 seconds, 5 seconds. We're going to snipe her down. I'm calling it. Okay, let's go. Here it is. Nope. She hurts back. Okay, so the shrine is all the way top, so we need to rotate for that. Definitely need to rotate for that. Okay. Gonna shoot a Sentinel down here. Just try to hit whoever, because whoever I hit is gonna take a lot of damage. Either 600 and 800 damage on Sergeant Hammer. So that's just a lot for them to try to deal with. Oh no, Keltis goes down. What are we doing? What are we doing here? We need to get this. And Tyrande is probably one of the worst heroes you can send to take the shrines. Oh man, this is not good. We had level 16 on them, and we pretty much threw it away with that bad engagement. All right, getting that Starfall down just to harass a little bit more. And just throwing in whatever spells I can. And I think Zag is here and Sergeant Hammer is there. Oh no, there's just Sergeant Hammer. Come on, we gotta go in somehow. Sonya needs to run in on Sergeant Hammer. Keltis is coming back, but I think it's gonna be too late. We're not gonna be able to save the Punisher. All right, get the vulnerable on Lyric. Oh god, try to run away with the sprint. Oh man. Oh, I forgot the Sentinels can't hit those neutral creeps. I'm just gonna back all the way out, drink from the healing fountain, and then shoot Sentinels backwards. I think we'll be okay in defending this, but we just gotta be careful. If any one of us gets picked off, then Zagara and Hammer are gonna push really hard. Oh my god, Keltis, no. Alright, got Starfall up now, which will help. Nice hit 2. Oh man, Keltis eating a lot of damage. Nobody is attacking this. Okay, there we go. It's down. Okay, Sergeant Hammer having a field day.
Pull back for now, only to strike again.
Okay, I've got my Sentinel ready. Oh man. I got Brightwing. Nice. Good pick off right there. Although I'm running out of cooldowns. All my cooldowns are pretty much up. Oh, if we can get Sergeant Hammer, that'll be huge. Oh, that Entomb. That Entomb was huge. Although, probably not enough to save their whole team. Zagara is going to eat a stun, and we're going to be able to push this hard. Nice. Good stuff. I should probably just use a Starfall just because. To try to take down their keep, because we really need this. Level 20. Let's see. What should we go for? Rewind. That double owl dream play is possible now with Rewind. Alright. I should be able to peel for whoever tries to chase us. Yeah, there. We're good. Punisher's bottom. Oh no, I don't have time to go heal. Yeah, we should definitely get mana though. hopefully with me going back, that'll influence the rest of the team to go back. Sending a Sentinel there. Let's see if I can hit at least Sergeant Hammer. There's Lyric for 500 damage, 1000 damage on Sergeant Hammer. That's huge. All right, got my eyes on Sergeant Hammer. 1 owl, 2 owls, going. Oh, I didn't get the kill, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool nonetheless. Stun on Johanna. Nice. Saving up the Sentinel right now.
We have summoned an arcane punisher from the depths.
Alright, we've got the stun down. Oh, whoa, 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 okay. This could be the push to end it. Gonna go Starfall right here just to create some space for us. Vulnerable on Lyric, and he's gonna pop. Look at that. Absolute tank killer. And stun. Gonna finish off and lock down Johanna, and that's gonna be game right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this match as Tyrande. I always love playing Tyrande because she brings so much utility and damage to the team fights, and she can stay very, very safe in the back. Always a treat having a good team playing as Tyrande, and I love this unconventional team we've got right here. So much damage, 0 tank, but because we have myself and Uther healing our team, without a tank we can still sustain decently in team fights as long as we kind of make sure we pull back, and because of the fact that the enemy team didn't have any burst damage. All of their damage was sustained, so as long as we were careful on position and move back when we're, you know, dropping below half health, theoretically and for most of the fights, me and Uther were able to keep everybody alive to do damage. And as long as we picked off one of their members, especially when we picked off Brightwing, their team just fell apart because when their tanks went in, I would just Hunter's Mark them and they would just pop like they're not even tanks. Sergeant Hammer in the back kept eating a lot of my spells. And she was constantly worried about getting stunned or locked down because despite her having resistant, we just had so much stuns between myself, Uther, Sonya, Kelthus, and Raynor even has a mini stuns. Basically every one of our heroes has some kind of stun or mini stun. Overall, I really enjoyed that game, and I really enjoy pretty much all my games as Tyrande, unless we have just a really bad team comp or something, or we get absolutely steamrolled. But normally when I play as Tyrande, the games are very fun because I feel like I can contribute so much to team fights while staying safe, and I just love having that long range, stunning someone when they don't expect it, picking somebody off with Sentinel when they don't expect it, or doing upwards of 1000 damage to someone with Sentinel, or to multiple people with Sentinel. Anyways, this is BalncdBrkfst. Hope you guys enjoyed that match on Infernal Shrines as Tyrande, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.